Hakajing persang ke Sorkar Jelaban Pynrung ya ki Jingkieng jeri hapo ka Thup jong ka UNESCO World Heritage Site. Haka arpo nyaw tere ujemang arja arpusan ketenat Arts and Culture ke Sorkar Jela haringkat ke Indian National Trust for Arts and Culture Heritage INTACH Meghalaya Basin Management Agency MBMA bat ke UNESCO kila Pynlong ya ke workshop halor ke pang guiding the preparation of World Heritage nomination dossier for Jingkieng jeri Tripura Castle Shillong. Hakanigas ngi lay don lang daw Dr. David Ars Imle Padmashri, u chairman barem ka UPSC, u balong kumu kongsan, ka Juni Ihan, Chief of Culture Unit, UNESCO New Delhi, South Asia Regional Office, u P. Sampat Kumar, IAS Principal Secretary Katanat Forest and Environment, uba FR Kharkongor IAS Principal Secretary Katanat Arts and Culture, kakong I Majau Director Arts and Culture Nalor Kiwe Dr. David Ulaong bagi Jingkieng jeri kilong giba kerpang bahaya kinong song snong namar kilong kalenti bakin jam sa Shillong kiwa bar kilong kongsan baharu ban penek pensa ikini ki Jingkieng jeri kibadan hakeleng ke jela.
The earliest reference of the living root bridges of the Khasi and Jangkieng hills was Henry Yule's Notes on the Khasi people, Hills and People published in the Journal of the Asiatic Society of Bengal 1844. It provided a sketch of a root bridge across the Temshun. Just mention is made of Temshun. It's not a river or a stream, but just the Temshun. And I wonder whether it's been located, because that would be the first location and sketch that anybody has done. He mentions the trade in oranges, pineapple and betel nut that these bridges facilitated in the southern foothills of the Khasi Hills. This was followed by the botanist Joseph Dalton Hooker with his keen sense of observation in Notes of a Naturalist. It's a 2-volume Himalayan journal published in 1855. It also provides a sketch and a description wherein he writes, "The property of their roots which inosculate and form natural grass is taken advantage of in bridging streams and in constructing what are called living bridges of the most picturesque form." Here perhaps is the first, if not the earliest reference to the term living bridges.
Hadin kane ka Junhi Han kala pentepru bahadin ka jingwat benya ya ka jinglong bakerpang ka Jingkieng jeri kan sapa ya ka kaipot ka UNESCO ban bishar benya haswa bakin Pynrung ha ka Thup jong ka World Heritage.
And talk about this living root, Jingkieng jeri. And he was very impressed by the living root, but not only by living roots, but all the traditional knowledge which of the community, which made this living root such a special. So the headquarters, they contacted us and to see the areas where we can provide technical assistance to the government of Meghalaya and also to the community, especially in transmitting this traditional knowledge system and inventorizing those incredible living roots. But of course, we also realized that these living roots and the whole landscape nearby goes far beyond just, tradition. There is also belief system, there is also way of living system, and especially the capacity of community to survive the environment, which means the resilience. So the living roots actually represent a lot of items, a lot of things. So of course, right now the concern of the government is to finalize the World Heritage nomination dossier. So of course, since we are here, we will definitely advise if there is a bit of area that need more discussion, more brainstorming. Definitely, we are here for it. But our coming here goes beyond the World Heritage nomination dossier, because UNESCO as a whole, we would like to see this tradition continues. So transmission of all this traditional knowledge is very important. And then of course, I understand now that this tradition of building living root has been almost 2,000 years, and along with all these is associated elements together. But I also understand some living roots have already lots of tourists. So that the community now need to have some system to manage. And in this process, sometimes the transmission of knowledge can be endangered or disrupted. So we feel that it is very important now that we all sit together to discuss how to ensure the transmission of this traditional knowledge which build these living roots. But this is also important because when one site wants to be in the list of World Heritage, the committee also look at the capacity to conserve. So conserving this traditional knowledge has a very close linkage with also the World Heritage, the inscription. So I think that is what I can say. This workshop is not only just World Heritage, but it goes much beyond. We talk about how to transmit the traditional knowledge system with the community, among the community, and then how to safeguard and protect from the tourism pressure or even development pressure, things like that.
We are also curious to know, after the submission of nominations, how long it will take so that we can get the actual recognition.
Yes, so actually it's a long procedure. The procedure itself, it is 1.5 year cycle. So the deadline for the submission falls in beginning of February every year. So if this dossier is submitted to the World Heritage Center in Paris by 1st of February next year, because this year it's already gone, it means it will be, if then Secretariat considers the dossiers is eligible to be examined by the World Heritage Committee, then evaluation mission will be sent, and then it can be examined by the World Heritage Committee in 27. Yeah. This one, what is it? Meghalaya team, you would be able to better reply. They have been working closely with the community. I think, as you know, with UNESCO, we strongly advocate the right and then ownership of the community, especially for this kind of landscape that has been managed and then managed by the community itself. So everything I understand has been in consultation with the community. And if one community opposes, obviously I think they have not taken. So the number, I think they will be able to tell you. No, but this one, Living Roots, is truly unique. And of course there are other World Heritage property that are entirely managed by the community, for example. For example, I can give an example in Oman and then Persia, in Iran. And there is a traditional water channel system which for irrigation. These are entirely managed by the community. But you see, water irrigation system is totally different with the Living Root. So this is truly unique. And I heard that in the Sikkim area, maybe my colleague can talk better. We also learned that similar bridge making knowledge is in the Sikkim area.
It's by Lepcha community, but it's a different
but of course we are yet to know a bit better. But this living root, the type of heritage is truly unique. There has been none of the this bridge, which was entirely made by roots.
Habatin, pej bahagi kishap, kashap plus F.
Ka plus F?
Hakabam bangibam dunaki eki batay kamet. Namar kata habathiru atau kau kamlu ka umpnyang kadut pej ya kashap plus F haka jingsom. Yaki nutrient kumki vitamin bat ka ayan la icon diat bat ka bathau bha kam kata ka dur jingki marbam ka jing mat lani ka rukom shed yaki. Balehi banai kita. Kadon ka we ka jing mentoy ba kongsan. Ka kot ka kia. Ka nutrition bakam bha ka jing im bakam bha pendon kam daki marba modon ka sharp plus F menta kasni
Lawan Ra Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya.